Generic greetings and welcome back to Airships Conquer the Skies once again. In the previous episode we tested out the AT-ishties and they were garbage, although we sort of knew that from the get-go. However, improvements have been made and we now have the AT-GP, stands for All-Terrain Gun Platform, I believe? Yes, Gun Platform. And we are going to use Mananga by attacking this thing here called Lilok. And if I view the city, you can see that they really don't have much, although they are building what appears to be a facsimile of the White Lookout, but it's got torpedoes on it. Sorry, it's got rockets on it. Anyway, let's just go invade, and let's see what this is like. Obviously, we still have these guys up here. We're going to go for 1, 2, move. And then we want to say 1, 2, and then move. And we'll move the bot flies over because they have no business being over there. And let's see what this is like. So immediately we've got a big fight on our hands. So we're going to move these right at the back. They are long range things. Although look at the length on them legs. See, that's looking a bit more like what it should have done from the beginning. But yeah, I guess not so much for certain things. Hang on, what am I having to verse? Oh, that, really? Okay, this is probably not going to last long, this fight. This is this is going to be a very, very short fight. So 3, 2, 1, start. And immediately shots out. Yeah, they surrendered. What a surprise. Yes, I think we've won that. Brutal takeover, methinks. And then the problem is that these guys can't go anywhere. Oh no, sorry, my mistake. They can go down here and then there. And the question is, do I want to do that? Well, not before I go to build building and keep building a White Lookout. People have asked if I am going to eventually make another defensive structure. And yes, I probably will do. When, I don't know. Someone did come up with a great idea that I am going to, I think I am going to try out. And that is to make, make a very, very complex bunker system. So you have like a big, long bunker, like base, essentially. And then just pop up bits, so like guns, flak, more guns, aircraft or something, and it doesn't matter that if one bit breaks away from the other because it's all self-contained. My argument would be, why would you combine them all? The advantage is that you can share resources if one blows up. The disadvantage is that eventually you'll get to such a weight that you'll get a very, 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 very very big problem when it comes to the structural integrity. It'll be reduced because of the size of it. We'd have to crunch the numbers and see what the deal is with that one. Anyway, I am going to keep invading. I think I'm going to send spy and send spy. I just want to see what they've got here. We're going to try and use all this road network. We'll just send spies to every single one and we'll see what they've got. So view city again. Oh, right. Well, that's going to be a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, that's a big fight. Right, let's get everything in position then. Why are they attacking me there? Really? You're attacking me there? To be fair, that's why I haven't got a great number of defences. View city. Let's see what they've got once that comes back. Nothing much I needed to worry about, really. Okay, in fact, I can say destroy. Oh, it failed. Oh, it failed. Oh, it failed. It failed. And I've just spent 4 grand. Well, it was worth it. It was worth trying that out. Okay, so finish building these, and you can move down there. These are moving all sorts back and forward, but there's nothing much I can do about that. Defences, we should have 2 of those now. Yes, we do. And I think it is time to invade. And obviously they're going to send everything back because they know that this thing is coming. And this is going to be a fight of a century. I mean, this could technically cost me the game if it goes horribly wrong. And oh my, right. Yeah, this is going to be a huge fight. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 almost identical structures that have... Well, sorry, the front and back ones are identical. They've got rockets. The middle ones are very similar. They have cannons, flak, and this one at the front has a triplane. They also have a a Brave, which is just a big brick with guns on it. We have the Rocket Tower, which always looks a bit funky, and this one worries me. This has got Hussar bays on the top there. I think this could be even bombs. Oh no, I think that might just be a walkway and 3 cannons there. So this could be a fairly interesting fight. So as always, we're going to move the ATGPs back over. We've only got the 3 of them for some reason, and I don't know why. Is there any in reserve? No, there's not, so the other one might have been destroyed. We'll move this thing back. Oh no, there was only 3 of these. Sorry, there was 3 of these, there was 4 of the others. Bot flies, we'll move just above here. Just out of the way for now, just so we can fit in these things here. And then the flying pigs will sort of spread out like this. And I'm putting them in front of the rock in case we have a bit of an issue. Actually, I'm probably going to put one of those. Probably put one of those there. Yeah. Now that I think of it, we're probably gonna have to move them further down because we need to use these to assault the structures, the defensive structures. Anyway, we'll click start and we'll see it all kick off straight away. There's loads of rockets. Flying pigs. We want to tell those to attack the defensive structures. Looks like we've got all kinds of incoming. Big guns firing away. Boom! Look at that. Oh, it sounds naughty as well. Gonna go to outside view. Yes, I like the sound of those. Them are good guns. I mean, that's a fight. That's not messing around when it comes to fighting there. And oh, it looks like this the rocket tower's fallen over. And oh yes, also the thing that was there as well. Rockets do tend to explode, not just when they're fired at you, but also when they're stationary, sitting in towers. As you can see, we got lots of secondary and tertiary explosions. That whole thing's just getting lit up. There's another thing falling out the sky. So far, I have not yet taken any damage that's really worthy of note. I'm probably going to move these fast ones down. The problem is that obviously they are going to be hitting things as they do so. But I need to move them forward. So shots are currently targeted on this one here. I'm going to see where the torpedoes are going. Torpedoes tend to be going for the back one, and quite frankly, I'm not really too bothered about that. As long as things are getting hit, then I'm not really too bothered. And as you can see, they are hitting for some reason the top, and I don't know why. Anyway, this can go down to there because this thing has actually got flak on it, so we do need to make sure we get rid of that because it will stop our advance. Speaking of stopping our advance, there's a lot of things we can't advance with. Sadly, these here are no longer able to fire. See, it says no target because they are on a very, very tall vessel. I am going to put that big thing there on a tank. I'm going to make a tank with that on the top, and it's just going to be that gun on a very, very small tank, and it's going to be, well, essentially the mini Tankington 2, which is some of the best things we had. I'm going to change all of these to aim fire because we are starting to run out of weapons. Well, sorry, run out of ammo. We've got a lot of weapons, we just can't fling those at the enemy. Or feed it to them. Heavy is good, heavy is reliable, but it's too heavy to fling in this case, so that's a shame. So, more shots going in. You can see we are chipping away at the top for some reason. I really want some hits at the bottom so it falls over, but that's not happening. It seems to be targeting the top. That might be due to the trajectory from where they are. I don't know, actually. This one, I'm going to move down to there. This one can then move forward. Looks like people have just shouted huzzah, which I don't think they're talking about the bays. They are talking about the win. Yes, looks like we've chipped the top off, and that's a victory and a brutal takeover. The reason we're doing brutal is because I want to get it taken over very quickly so we can then start repairing, because it's important that we repair all of these in case we get attacked. Flying pigs. The rest's repaired, I believe. Yes, fully repaired. Okay, so there's that. That's a heavy tanks. 30% HP for tracked land ships. Excellent. Which means when I go over to here and say design land ship, design land ship, I want to go for some propulsion, small tracks, or just tracks in this case. I want to have a coal store. I really wish we could move this so I can see where stuff is. There we go. There's the coal store. Or do I want to put the coal store there? Maybe the coal store there, that size. Is that about right? Let's just see what sort of sizing we've got. Oh, yes. That's what we're aiming for. Excellent. Coal and coal. We want a repair bay, do we? Repair bay, yes. Fire point, yes. We want a ammo store. Ammo store there. That's a problem. We don't have access. Put it a bit further forward. I don't really like it sticking out the back there. Do you want to just make it really tall? No, that would be silly. I think what we had was actually okay. Coal store. Actually, you know what we could do? No, I think what we had there was okay. 1, 2. We want pathing. Like that. Although we probably don't need that one because I believe command and crew quarters do have... Oh, they do have a they do have a walkway, but not where we want it. That one does though, so we can just do that. Quarters there. Haven't got a repair bay. We will probably put a repair bay in. I haven't got a sick bay in either. We'll put a berth in there because right at the front we're going to have the cockpit. It is only going to be a cockpit as well. Actually, no, you know what? Take that back, put that there. Then a telescope can go there. Excellent. We will have a berth down the bottom there though. And then finally a repair bay, I think. She'll be under resources. It's a box. Who would have thought? Not as mini as I thought. But needs must. Steel cargo door can go there. Now I'm just going to give it some shape. Because at the moment, it's a brick. And I don't like the brick. And I can't put that there because of reasons which makes sense. Light forward, 2 of. I want a 2 by 1 slope. Yes, there. Can't put one there. On the back, do we want a slope? Yes, we do. We really do. Armor. Steel armor. Fill. Ship is too heavy and may have difficulty navigating. And also, it's just too heavy. Reinforced wooden armor. Same deal. Wooden armor. Okay, this is a problem. Steel wall. There we go. We definitely wanted steel. Steel makes it look like a proper tank. And that does look like something that's come out of a toy factory. Right, cool. Meteor, no. Flames, no. Medium roundel. I mean, the mouth, maybe? No, just doesn't work. It does look like a toy. Oh, even better. You know what happens if we paint it green? It does look like an army man thing. Yeah, it's like a toy soldier type thing. Big green tank. Sweet. Actually, it's not really military green. It's too green. It's too green, but it'll do. It'll do. We want a little horn. No, we don't. Yeah, a little horn. No, doesn't matter. Any other details? Gas tank? You know what it looks like? It looks like a Tetrarch. Which is my favourite tank ever. Yeah, the Tetrarch is my favourite tank pretty much of all time. And I mean, obviously the Tetract didn't have that gun. I mean, that's silly. But yeah, I mean, in terms of proportion, it's probably about right. In terms of the slope on the back, it did slope on the back, and it did have this bit around the front. Yeah. It's going to be the mini Tet. Right. Save design, mini Tet, save. And I think we will build some of those and attack, but we've only got a couple of places we can attack with. What I might do then is, instead of building it here, I'll build them here, and then we'll assault around these areas, because then we can assault this one and this one. Oh, we can't assault that one though, because yeah, it's you have to have the port. It would be nice if you could assault with ground stuff at a port like that, but you would just take, like, there'd just be a, I don't know, like a penalty for doing so. Like, you lose a random amount of stuff, or it should be normal, like, you know, you're expected to lose 25% of your forces or something like that. Or you just take some damage based on their strength before you even start. But I know, there's many options are available, I guess. Either way, we're going to leave it there. Next episode, we're going to build some mini Tets and see how that one goes. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video on the series thus far. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. Oh, that's insane, that little thing. Probably useless as well.